Hey guys, here I am making another video on episode of Morrowind. I said video, sorry. And okay, here we go. Just a little bit more, and yeah, we're almost there. I grabbed the. There we go. Just gotta get to this loading screen and everything. Did I not save? Yeah, I wanted to make sure I saved right or whatever I did. I told you guys I'd upload today because I messed up and I missed Friday, so now I'm uploading now.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
So I gotta go to Vivek, right now. Vivek City. Man, my throat's sore a little bit. I don't know what's going on. I think I should be okay. Everybody in the house gets sick around me, except for me. And I'm very fortunate that they're not, so it kind of sucks for them.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
Damn, dude, it's expensive. To me it is, so.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
Alright. So here we go. Going over here. I gotta check my journal again. St. Alms. Okay. Argonian, the Foreign Quarter, the Black Shell Corner Club. This is Hulea. Alright, I'm going to her first. Hulea. Or him. I don't remember if it's a guy or a girl. I got stuck there, sorry. Oh man. Today's been a good day for me. So we're traveling all the way to the top of here, the foreign quarters of Vivek. There you go, up one more. This should be the last one, and it'll be at the very top. Oh, dude, I wasn't even paying attention. Sorry, guys. Trying to text and and play at the same time. Here we go, I'm doing it again. Still trying to text. Alright, now we gotta go. That shouldn't. That's a Smith. I guess I got it wrong. It could be in the lower levels. I must have gotten it wrong. This is the Fighters Guild, and the other one's the Mages Guild. Oh well, I got it wrong.
By the three, my rights and duty.
What the hell is he saying?
What's this regarding?
My time is precious, so make it quick.
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time.
Nope, this isn't them. Yeah, this isn't Halea.
Where's that s-
What do you want?
Here not long ago.
What do you want?
I'll try over here then. This, yes, I just leveled up to... I think I've leveled up a while back, though. Jobasha's Rare Books.
Oh, no weakness or fault.
I've never heard them say that before. Oh, no weakness or fault? I haven't heard them say that. It's been a while since I played too, so that's probably why. Black Shulk Corner Club. Here we are.
Go ahead.
Or Vendaver.
Go ahead.
Favel Gober. What the hell?
Summoned by another. Questions again.
I welcome you as the friend of my friend, Yeshman Guard, but I wish to go to my friend's bookstore, and these troublesome fools are in my way. I have tried to persuade them, but they hate my race, and I fear there will be violence. Perhaps if you speak with them, be careful and be ready. My friend Jobasha the Khajiit has a bookstore, Jobasha's Rare Books. If you will agree to travel together with me there, I will answer your questions. But before we go, I beg you to try to persuade these troublesome fools to leave us alone. Otherwise, I fear they will attack us the moment we go to leave. Troublesome fools, the sight of a free Argonian offends these racist thugs. It would tarnish my Morrowind honor to slay them, and I don't want to trouble my friend Saralis Golmus by fighting in his club. I must go to my friend's bookstore where we can talk in peace. If you have a way with words, perhaps you can talk to them, or if you have a way with money, they might be bought. Otherwise, I fear there must be bloodshed. I wouldn't mind fighting them.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
Am I talking to you, Fetcher? No, I'm talking to the filthy lizard, so push off. What are you, some kind of filthy lizard lover? You wanna give your little friend a big kiss? I didn't do anything with it. It should be... Give me a second, guys. I don't know, Mom. You handed it all. I handed it on when you went outside. I didn't do anything with it. I didn't do anything with it, Mom. Sorry about that, guys. Mom's kind of concerned about where Willie's collar is. That's my mom's dog, and can't do anything about that because I don't know where it's at. Shut up and butt out, Outlander. It's the filthy lizard we're talking to, not you. This rotting piece of trash ought to be chained up somewhere, not running around loose.
Go ahead.
Get out of here, out of our way. Get out of our way, Enwa. We got issues with this filthy lizard here. Filthy lizard. His kind aren't welcome here. He belongs in the swamp with the rest of them.
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time.
Well, I could persuade them to kill him. I could do that. I don't mind. Really, it's nothing against. Nothing. It's nothing to me. I want to see if I can just leave with him. Will you travel together with me to Jabasha's rare books? We leave the door to the foreign quarter wasteworks, turn right west, counting down the hall and across the atrium on the same level, then follow the opposite corridor west on the other side of the atrium all the way to Jabasha's door. I must warn you, unless these troublesome fools are persuaded to behave like civilized beings, there might be fighting and killing if we try to travel together. Yes, please follow me to Jobasha's rare books.
You will suffer greatly.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm taking their stuff. Might as well just take everything. Aw, I'm overweight. That's not cool.
There is someone watching me.
Hopefully you're healed. I hope you don't die. I don't think we're gonna have any more trouble with anybody, so I think we'll be good.
What are you watching, you?
Scum. Yes, thank you very much. We should be free from distraction here. Now I said I'd tell you about the Neverine cult so you can report back to Caius. And I don't know of any Sixth House cult, but I can tell you what I do know. Cool. Thank you, he says. To understand the Neverine cult, you must understand the history of the Ashlanders. Nerevar means something very different to the Ashlanders from what he means to Dunmer of the Great Houses. You should also know about the persecution of the Neverine and the legacy of the False Incarnate. For the Neverine cult is at the heart of the ancient conflict between the nomadic Ashlanders and the settled Great House Dunmer. Here's a summary for Caius, but ask your question and I'll answer in detail. History of Ashlanders. In the First Era, the nomadic Ashlanders and the settled Dunmer clans were much alike, but after the First Council and the formation of the Great Houses, Ashlanders have been steadily forced into the poorest and most hostile lands. Now the nomadic tribes look to prophesied the nomadic tribes look to the prophesied return of Nerevar for a restoration of their ancient rites and religious traditions. The Ashlanders hate the House Dunmer, who have become soft and who have abandoned traditional ancestor worship for the gods of the tribunal, and the Ashlanders hate Outlanders, who invaded and stole their land and forced them to live as a subject people. A reborn Nerevar who could drive out the Outlander invaders, destroy the false worship of the tribunal, and restore the pure traditional life and faith of the nomads would be a very popular hero to the Ashlanders. In modern times, Morrowind is ruled by 5 great houses, and House Lalu, and House Redrin, House Telvanni, House Indoril, and House Stress. Great houses' culture is partly defined by its roots in ancient Dunmer tribunal clans and partly by later imperial influences from other Western cultures. The great houses' culture is only one of the native Dunmer cultures of Morrowind. The other native culture, the Outlander culture, is a nomadic barbarian culture largely untouched by imperial influences. Sorry, I was just texting again, and I can't do both. I'm not a multitasker. Sorry, guys. Incarnate persecution of Nerevarine. The temple treats the Nerevarine prophecies as heresy, and the temple imprisons and executes heretics unless prevented by the imperial law. But since the Nerevarine cult is hostile to the Empire does not feel when temple persecutes the cult. Ashlanders hate the temple and particularly the Ordinators. Ashlanders hate the temple and particularly the Ordinators for their ruthless treatment of Nerevarine cultists. Sorry, I had to get a drink real quick. Let me make sure I got that one. Persecution of Nerevarine. Okay. And then we go false incarnate. In the past, some claim to be the reincarnated Nerevar. The most recent is known as Peak Star, a figure of legend among the Waste tribes for the last 30 years. The temple says these false incarnates disprove the prophecies since the false incarnates fail and come to nothing, but the mystical Nerevarine cult glorifies rather than shrinks from contradictions, citing the appearance of failed incarnates as certain proof of Nerevar's coming rebirth. I think I asked everything that I could. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I asked everything I could. I've never heard of such a thing. House Dagoth was the 6th house, but in the War of the First Council they betrayed the other great houses and were destroyed for their treason. But I've never heard of anyone worshipping them. Dagoth, or the ancient head of House Dagoth, is the devil of the tribunal faith, but I've never heard of anyone worshipping him either. Perhaps someday, yes. For example, I would greatly wish to see the Ashlanders and their peoples with my own eyes, but at present my duties to the Morag tongue do not permit me to travel. Aw, I wish I could travel with them. I need a companion. Man, for real.
It wants something. What does it ask?
He was inside of me. Alright, dude. I'll see you later, buddy. St. Alms is where we're going next. Yeah, I saw the racist thug part. Adirner, Khajiit, and St. Alms speak with. Okay. So that's where we're going next, and then we got Mara Milo.
What do you want? If you're here for trouble, you'll get more than you bargained for.
Damn. I ain't looking for no trouble. Let's go to world map. I just gotta travel across the way over to one of the other parts of the city. It's too dangerous, I can't do it. I'm gonna die. You can hear all the water now. Trying to clear my throat. This is Redern. I know. Why don't you travel by boat, man? It'd be a lot faster. I was like, yeah, maybe. I don't want to. I'd rather walk over there. Cool, I got it. Alright, so he's gonna go over here, and I think that she's in the lower waterworks and stuff. Never heard of her. Hope. Nope. Absolutely certain never heard the name before.
Go ahead.
I'm looking for a friend of mine, female Khajiit named Aduriner. Do you know where I can find her? Yes, her name is Aduriner, and she's Khajiit. Do you know where I can find her? No. No. I see. Well, perhaps some other good citizen can tell me where to find her.
Yes?
Pretty sure she's down here. In the waste works. Canal works. Or lower, and even in the sewers, maybe.
Sweet skooma.
My time is precious, so make it quick.
There is much to learn.
Great, so Caius says to you, speak with a Duriner, and you have done this thing. You're speaking with a Duriner, but a Duriner will not talk to you about the Neverine or the Sixth House cult. And because why? Because the Duriner is at this moment very distracted by a nice census and excise agent who also wants to speak with her. A Duriner is what you see, no one important, just a person who knows little things and does little things. You do not know this. They are the collectors of the Emperor's taxes and tariffs, and the Emperor has outlawed trade in many things like Dwemer artifacts and ebony, and a census and excise agent will enjoy being a pest about such things. For several reasons, a census and excise agent is not a Duriner's favorite person. If you want a Duriner to help you make the bad agent go away, then she will tell you things. Alright, fine. I'll make him go away. Yes, her name is Duriner, and she is a Khajiit. Do you know where I can find her? Yes, she just took a gondola to the mainland. What a disappointment, but thank you for your time. I was just heading back to the mainland myself. Anyway, maybe I'll run into her there. Cool. Goodbye, Divanius Platorius. You can't tell somebody's watching me. You can't tell anybody's watching yourself.
You have questions?
Yes, I do. So, you are the one a Duriner must thank for getting rid of the annoying census and excise agent? Indeed. A Duriner is very glad to see you and very happy to tell a friend of my good friend Caius all about the Sixth House cult. And a Duriner knows nothing about the Neverine, but a Duriner is happy to tell you that too, if it makes Caius happy. Ask away, friend Yeshman Guard. Yes, a Duriner knows nothing about this Neverine cult because it is just silly superstition. So you tell Caius this, nobody in her right mind pays any attention to this nonsense. Prophecies and ancient heroes reborn and other silliness. Fuzzy tales for little kittens. I thought that was funny. Sixth House cult. This a Duriner knows about because it is about smuggling. Some smart smugglers are suddenly too busy for their old clients because they have a new employer, the Sixth House, who pays very well. But what do they smuggle now? A Duriner doesn't know because they are very secret. And this is odd because these smugglers are always loud and bragging, and now they hush up like fat-bellied kittens full of sweet meats. Smuggling is a business. The Emperor pays. The Empire says we can't trade skooma, moon sugar, ebony, Dwemer artifacts, exotic Dunmer weapons and armor, and slaves. So smugglers trade these things. Smugglers also smuggle grief, sheen, and sujamma to avoid imperial tax. And now the Sixth House hires smugglers through what they smuggle. Though what? Okay. So, and now the Sixth House hires smugglers, though what they smuggle, a Diriner cannot say. Alright, thanks, Diriner.
Over there.
Watch yourself. We'll have no trouble here.
Alright, we gotta travel down there and go to the temple. Or a library, I think. I can't remember which one.
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time.
I'm gonna take a guess and say it's the Hall of Wisdom.
What do you want?
I'm waiting.
Oh, he did say you have fiery red hair and red eyes, so this is her, and this is her name.
Where's
Mara
that slave?
Milo.
Here not long ago.
Yes, I'm Mara Milo, cause Caius sent you. Follow me into the back of the library. We can't talk here. Goodbye. Go ahead, I'm afraid I can't. Sorry. Go ahead, I'm afraid I don't know anything about a Sixth House cult, but I can tell you about the Neverine cult. The temple worships Nerevar as a saint and hero, but prophecies of his reincarnation are punished as wicked heresy. The Neverine cult claims the tribunal are false gods, hence the temple's persecution of the Neverine cult. A group called the Descendant Priests dispute temple doctrine on the Neverine prophecies. The proscribed book Progress of Truth describes their battle beliefs. The proscribed book Progress of Truth describes their beliefs. Get a copy of Progress of Truth for Caius Cosades. That will tell him things he needs to know about the Neverine cult. The Tribunal Temple is the native religion of civilized Morrowind. They worship three god kings, Amalexia, Sothsil, and Vivek, who are also known together as the Tribunal. We usually just call it the Temple. Tribunal. Amalexia, Vivek, and Sothsil are mortal guardians who walked the earth, defeated the Dunmer's greatest enemies, the Nords and the Dwarves, and achieved divine substance through superhuman discipline and virtue, and through supernatural wisdom and insight. Temples. Give me 1 second, guys. Yeah, that's Mom. Okay. Okay, Mom. I am back. Mom wants me to eat. Persecution of the Neverine cult. I want to see what her take is on it. No, not the Tribunal. It's an Ashlander cult Preventative superstition, says the temple. Neverines say the tribunal are false gods. I've never understood why the temple would waste so much energy on them. The faithful cannot be shaken by such attacks, and the Ashlanders are just ignorant savages. But since the submission of the temple to the Empire and the erosion of faith among the Dunmer, the militant wing of the temple is increasingly fierce in its attacks on heretics and heathens. Descendant priests. The descendant priests dispute temple doctrine and are outlawed and persecuted by the temple. Ordinators arrest and imprison heretics, and the Empire cannot interfere. Progress of Truth lists their beliefs in brief. In brief, they challenge the purity and divinity of the tribunal, suggesting their powers are sorcerous, not divine, and perhaps akin to the powers of Dagothr. They also condemn the arbitrary power of the Ordinators and accuse the temple hierarchy of self-interest and corruption. Okay. Progress of Truth. This book lists the disputes of the descendant priests with tribunal temple doctrines. The temple has outlawed the sale of possession of the book, so it will be hard to find. We have a copy here, but I fear I'm watched by Ordinators here. A safer plan would be to search local booksellers. Some booksellers ignore temple bans on outlawed books for profits or for principles. I do not care for temple politics, but I have read Progress of Truth and it troubled me. I have friends, former priests, who have gone into hiding, so I am bound to come to the attention of the Ordinators. I am careful, but I am afraid. I am no secret agent like you or Caius. Sooner or later I, too, must go into hiding, if it is not too late. When you return to Caius, tell him I'm worried, and that if something goes wrong, I will leave a message under the agreed code word, Amaya. And I think that's everything that she had to say. And I talked to her about Caius. Caius is a dear friend. Like me, he admires the best tradition of the temple. Charity for the poor, education for the ignorant, protection for the weak. He is a Westerner, but he has come to love our land and our people. But like me, he distrusts the arbitrary power of the Ordinators, and like the descendant priest, he suspects the temple is hiding something. He serves the emperor, but he also loves Morrowind, and he sees the failing virtues of the temple as a threat to Morrowind's political stability. So I need to get a copy of the Progress of Truth. Okay.
Three gods, one true faith. What do you want? I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
I guess can't purchase from here. That's weird.
Go get your dumplings.
I will. I'm recording a video, Mom.
Let's not make this official, Outlander. Move along.
The hell was that? Sounded like I heard something being dropped. Could have sworn I heard something being dropped.
Speak, traveler.
Now I might be more inclined to use the thing because I don't want to travel all over the place using my feet anymore. I'm tired, okay? Leave me alone. I'm just tired, guys. I prefer to ride the boat traveler. The boatman, I guess. I don't know what the hell you'd call him. The gondola rider? I don't know what the hell you'd call it. Leave me alone. Oh, no. I'm gonna have to walk it. I'm gonna hoof it. I like to leave you guys hanging, but I can't, as I have value and morals. I'm not gonna sit there and leave this video like half-baked, like, you know, half-done. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna actually get it done.
Watch yourself. We'll have no trouble here.
Yes, I understand. You guys are so mean, making me work so hard to finish this video. I'm thinking if I go to that bookseller dude's, she said go to progress, look for the progress of truth. I'm gonna go to Jobasha's bookstore. Oh well. Oh well. I did it anyways. I started walking on foot. I told you guys I was gonna ride the boat, but I didn't ride the boat. I'm eating my words now. It's too bad they didn't offer direct passage to Vivek, foreign quarters. Vivek. Trying to say it right in my head to myself. I've always called it Vivek or Vivek. I don't know where I'm at. I need to check and see where I'm at. I don't know if I'm at the foreign quarters or not. Ah, I'm too far off, aren't I? Oh, I am in the foreign quarters. I just got lucky. Not going in there, I'm going over here.
My time is precious,
this
so make it
regarding?
quick.
What do you want?
Someone watching.
The Woodnator just keeps on confessing about 3 gods and 1 true faith or something. Yeah, let's read this again. It's Jobasha's rare books. Yeah, I'm going in here to Jobasha's.
Tidings, Bosmer.
Hey, what's up, buddy? It's good to see you again. I didn't think I'd come back here,
Not now, Outlander.
but I did. Barter. Progress of truth. No, I don't want that. Ah, there we go. Alright, before we do this, let's persuade him a little. Let's save. Try to do a little persuasion on him.
Khajiit has no words for you.
Yes, you do. Don't lie to me. No. I might just be stuck doing this without bribing him. As I don't want to bribe him with 100 gold. You crazy? That's too